Have you ever looked in the mirror lately and felt that you are staring at someone you don't even recognize anymore? Not because your face has changed, but because somewhere between trying to make everyone happy, you slowly have disappeared. Maybe you kept saying yes when your heart was screaming no. Maybe you stayed in relationships that kept breaking you because leaving felt more painful than losing yourself. Maybe you answered everyone's text immediately while ignoring the voice inside you that has been asking for help for years. And one day you wake up and realize, I have been living for everyone except myself. कभी कभी ना हम दूसरों को इतना चूज करते हैं कि खुद को ही खो देते हैं. And that's the saddest heartbreak of all. Because the person who abandoned you wasn't always someone else. Sometimes it's you. But today, I want to tell you something very beautiful. The day you finally choose yourself, सब कुछ change हो जाता है. Not overnight, not magically, but deeply, quietly, and forever. A story we never realize we are living in. Imagine करो इस चीज को. Who was the friend everyone called? The daughter who never complained. The boyfriend who forgave every mistake. The employee that always stayed late. Everyone loved that person. Everyone appreciated that person. But every night, that person cried in bed. Because nobody ever asked, how are you? And even when someone did, the person smiled and replied, I am fine. क्यों? Because that person had forgotten how to tell the truth. Maybe you are that person. That daughter, that son, that girlfriend, that boyfriend, that sister, that brother, that wife, that husband. Maybe you are the one we are talking about today. The guy who keeps pretending he is okay, who laughs the loudest but feels the emptiest, who keeps chasing people hoping someone will finally choose him. The names are different, the tags are different, the relationships are different, but the story is painfully the same. But ऐसा क्यों होता है that we keep choosing everyone else? Here's something most people never realize. People pleasing doesn't begin in adulthood. ये ना बचपन में शुरू होती है. Maybe love felt conditional. Maybe you learned that if I am good enough, people will stay. If I don't create problems, I will be loved. If I sacrifice myself, I will be accepted. और इस सब में क्या हुआ? आपके ब्रेन ने ना एक बहुत ही डेंजरस चीज लर्न कर ली. That your worth depends on making other people happy. और धीरे धीरे आप ना इस चीज के एडिक्टेड हो गए. Not of love. मैं लव की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं, but of approval. और साइकोलॉजिस्ट इस चीज को एक टर्म देते हैं एक्सटर्नल वैलिडेशन. But emotionally, it feels like survival because every thank you, every compliment, every tiny bit of affection became proof that you mattered. और प्रॉब्लम पता है क्या है? When your identity depends on other people, you lose yourself every time someone leaves. To this, there are these invisible ways you are abandoning yourself. Choosing others doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like answering messages when you are emotionally exhausted, laughing at jokes that hurt you, apologizing even when you did nothing wrong, staying silent because speaking up might disappoint someone, ignoring your dreams just to fit into someone else's life, saying it's okay when clearly you know it is not okay. And after doing this for years, your soul becomes tired. आप exhaust हो जाते हो emotionally और mentally. Not because life is difficult, but because pretending is difficult. And the moment everything changes, one day something inside you breaks. Or maybe it finally wakes up. Maybe someone betrayed you. Maybe another relationship ends. Maybe you are sitting alone and wondering why you are always the one giving everything, and suddenly one simple question appears. What if I love myself the way I keep loving everyone else? That question changes your life entirely. Because for the first time, you are not asking, how do I make them stay? You are asking, why am I abandoning myself? And healing begins here. In this healing journey, there comes a big question that what happens when you finally choose yourself? At first, it feels lonely because the people who benefited from your lack of boundaries won't like your new boundaries. Some people will call you selfish. Some will say you have changed, and they are right. Yes, you have changed because the old version of you accepted crumbs. The new version knows that you deserve a full meal. You stop begging for replies. You stop chasing people who keep running away. You stop explaining your worth to those determined to misunderstand you. And suddenly, life becomes quieter. Not emptier, but peaceful. There's a huge difference. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दिस. आप खाली नहीं होते हो, आप सुकून में होते हो. एंड यू शुड नो द ब्यूटिफुल थिंग्स यू गेन व्हेन यू चूज योरसेल्फ. आपकी एंग्जाइटी धीरे धीरे पीस बन जाती है, आपकी ओवर थिंकिंग क्लैरिटी बन जाती है, आपके फियर करेज बन जाते हैं. यू डिस्कवर हॉबीज यू फॉरगॉट. You laugh without pretending. You enjoy your own company. You stop measuring your worth through someone else's attention. And आप ये चीज़ realize करते हो that being alone and feeling lonely are not the same things. सबसे खूबसूरत रिलेशनशिप ना वो होता है जो हम अपने आप के साथ बना लेते हैं. Because once you enjoy your own presence, you stop begging for someone else's attention or approval. बट लेट मी वेरी ऑनेस्ट हेयर, इट्स नॉट ईजी. मैं इस सब से गुजर चुका हूँ. काफ़ी तकलीफ होती है यार, और ये केक वॉक नहीं है. हीलिंग ना ग्लैमरस नहीं है. सम डेज यूल एक्चुअली मिस पीपल हु नेवर डिजर्व्ड योर हार्ट. You'll question your decision. You'll wonder if setting boundaries made you too much. But यार ये याद रखो, missing someone doesn't always mean they were good for you. कई बार you are simply grieving the future you imagined with them. And that's totally okay. Healing isn't about never crying again. It's about no longer betraying yourself to stop crying. अब ना, I know you must be wondering that how do I start choosing myself? Not with one big decision, but with hundreds of tiny ones. Sleep when you are tired. Say no without guilt. Walk away from conversations that drain your soul. Celebrate your achievements. Stop waiting for permission to become who you are. Forgive yourself for the years you spent surviving, and remind yourself every morning that I deserve the same kindness I give everyone else. Because self-love isn't buying expensive things. It's protecting your peace every single day. And listen, the truth most people learn too late. One day, the people you kept trying to impress will move on with their lives. आपको ये चीज़ समझनी पड़ेगी. Jobs change होंगी, relationships खत्म होंगे, end होंगे, friends will drift apart, but you'll stay up, still waking every morning and with yourself. So ask yourself this question right now. पूछो अपने आप से ये सवाल. If you are going to spend your entire life with one person, shouldn't that person become your safest place, your home, your biggest supporter? Because the relationship you'll have with yourself will outlast every other relationship in your life. Before I leave you with self-introspections, ye samjho that today nothing around you changes. Maybe your phone is still silent. Maybe the people you love still don't understand you, but something inside you can change today. Today, you can stop apologizing for existing. Today, you can stop shrinking to make other people comfortable. Today, you can choose yourself, not because you are giving up on love, but because you have finally understood that real love never asks you to lose yourself to keep it. कुछ बहुत अच्छे कोट्स मैंने अभी ना पढ़े रिसेंटली. द मोमेंट यू स्टॉप चेजिंग पीपल इज द मोमेंट यू स्टार्ट फाइंडिंग योरसेल्फ. अनदर वन, यू आर नॉट हार्ड टू लव, यू आर सिंपली आस्किंग द रॉन्ग पीपल टू लव यू. यार एक बात बोलूं दिल से, इफ नो वन हैज टोल्ड यू दिस रिसेंटली, आई एम प्राउड ऑफ यू. फॉर वॉट? फॉर सर्वाइविंग, फॉर स्टिल बिलीविंग, फॉर स्टिल होपिंग. योर स्टोरी इजंट ओवर। मानो मेरी इस बात को, आपकी कहानी अभी भी बाकी है। दिस चैप्टर जो आज आपका है मे फील लोनली, बट इट इज ऑल्सो द चैप्टर वेयर यू फाइनली कम होम टू योर सेल्फ। एंड ट्रस्ट मी, देयर इज नो मोर ब्यूटिफुल प्लेस टू अराइव than to arriving to yourself. Take care of your heart, because the next person who deserves it should first be the one looking back at you in the mirror. Thank you for being here. And remember, choosing yourself isn't selfishness. It's the beginning of every healthy relationship you'll ever have, including the one with yourself. We'll meet again in the next video. Until then, be gentle with yourself. This is you and Mirror. See ya.